Hey, welcome to Board Game Empire. We're going to be showing you how to how to play and a full playthrough of the game Red Rising. I think this game just came out, right?
Yeah.
It's one of the latest by Stonemaier Games. We really enjoy this game. I know it has mixed reviews, but if you love games, I don't understand why you wouldn't like this game. I think it's a great game. But it's really simple to learn. It's complex in the way of it has 112 different characters, and they're all different. They all do different abilities. They work together. The whole part of this game is reading the bottoms of the cards to see how they help or hurt you, and the way you end the game is having the most victory points. And you can combine different cards together based on what they say on the bottom of them to gain the most victory points. Like some of them will say, let's see, let me find one. Like this one, for example, if with silver, it says if with silver, you gain 14 victory points. All these at the bottom is the points you get at the end of the game. So if you have a silver card in your hand, as well as that one at the end of the game, you get 14 victory points. The points at the top of the card, top left, are also the victory points you get for that card if it's in your hand at the end of the game. There's cards that give you penalties if you have a certain card in your hand. This one, you get 5 victory points for each gold in your hand. This one, you get 5 victory points for each gold and white on all locations. Those are the sweet cards because there'll be several cards in these 4 locations by the end of the game, and you get 5 points for each of that color. So you start out, the way you start out the game, you shuffle the 112 character cards. You deal out 2 face-up on each of the 4 locations. There's Jupiter, Mars, Luna, and Institute. Each person puts their fleet token on the 0 on the fleet track. As you can see, there's victory points listed under each number on the fleet track. Wherever you end up at the end of the game, that's the amount of victory points you get for where you are on the track. There's helium pieces. Those are worth 3 victory points each at the end of the game. There's influence tokens. These go in the Institute. The person that has the most influence tokens in the influence square at the end of the game gets 4 victory points for each influence token. The second place player gets 2 victory points for each token they have in that space. And the last place player gets 1 point each for each influence token in that space. You also get points, let's see. Oh, if you have the sovereign token at the end of the game, you get 10 victory points. And then, of course, then you, let me find if you have this symbol, it looks like a forward button on for media. That's that's the symbol I think it looks like. Those are in-game. So if you have that symbol, basically, it has a little cheat card for you here. It's at the end of the game, so you can trigger that. It starts out with here's the first player token. You start with the first player. They trigger all their in-game abilities. Some of it's where you can gather cards. There's different things that each card allows you to do. They're all different. Then you count up your victory points for each, like the cards, the abilities, your fleet. You just go down the score pad and count up their victory points, then you move on to the next person. When we played, this game was very close. Quentin and I were off I only won by 3 points, so it was a very close game. That's what makes this game fun. You don't know what everyone else has in their hand. You can kind of see what they're picking up, but most of the time we drew from the deck, so you had no idea what they had. Plus, you don't know what they have that works together. There's cards that give you bonuses for the fleet track. There's all kinds of things that you can get victory points for, so it makes it more fun because you really don't know who's going to win till the end of the game. And because Anthony was so sure he was going to win, and he was nowhere close to winning. It was awesome.
Nowhere close. What, 10 points?
13 points. 14. That's big in this game. That's a lot of points. So you start out, like, first, each player gets a fleet token, 10 influence tokens. You deal each player 5 random character cards. You randomly deal them a location tile. Is it called location tile? Is that what this is called? Or what is this called?
What?
I forget the technical name for this, but you each get one of these tiles. They have that's the back of them. They each have a different color. You take the corresponding tokens to match it. They have an ability. Like Quentin's ability is cool. He gets to start out with 1 extra card. He's the Cirrus. But they also each have ability when you gain or keep the sovereign token. I get to roll the dice. They're all different. And then, of course, you have your matching corresponding player aid card. It tells you the setup, the end of game, turn overview, and what the icons mean. And basically, the way you play, you're either leading or you're scouting. To lead, all you do is you take a card from your hand, you play it on one of the 4 locations. Where you play is not where you gain rewards for one of the locations, but you don't gain the rewards for that location, basically, and it tells you, doesn't tell you on the, actually it does tell you on here. So say I played a card on Jupiter. I can take any card, so then I play the card on Jupiter, then I look at, right here, the card with the little arrow. You resolve its ability, whatever it tells you to do. Again, they're all different. Like this one is, you may banish a non-gold card from your hand and gain a banished gold. So the banished pile goes here, and it's always face up because people are constantly adding to and taking from the banished pile. So you would resolve that ability. You have to resolve them if you can. Then you have your choice of taking any card on the very top from any of these locations to add back into your hand. And whichever location you take the card from, you get those rewards. So the Institute, you get to add an influence token into the Institute. If you take a card from Luna, you get the Sovereign token. If you take a card from Mars, you get a Helium token. If you take a card from Jupiter, you get to advance 1 on the fleet track. So they're all really good because what triggers the end of the game, it doesn't matter any combination of players. It's just when these things are met. It doesn't matter who did it. When there's someone that's at 7 or more on the fleet track, when there's 7 or more influence tokens in the influence space or in the Institute, and when someone has 7 or more helium pieces. So when those 3 things, that criteria is met between all the players, that triggers the end of the game, and each person gets to take an equal number of turns and finish out the game, and then that's when you do the scoring. So again, your turn that was leading, what I just showed you. Scouting is when you just draw a card from the top of the deck and place it on one of the locations. When you're leading and placing a card, it's called deploy. When you deploy is when you get to resolve the ability on the bottom of the card. When you're scouting, you're just placing a card. You do not get to do the ability on the bottom of the card there. Not the in-game ability, but the ability here with the card that's with the up arrow. You just place a card, and then you get the reward, the bonus from that location that you placed the card in. So that's 2 ways to gain the resources, and that's the only 2 ways, is leading and scouting. You're usually going to be leading unless you really like the cards in your hand and you don't want to give any of them up. So and I don't think there's any limit to the amount of cards you have in your hand at all. But if you have more than 7 cards at the end of the game, you get a negative 10 victory points taken off your score. So you want to stay under 7. But who knows, you might have enough cards that make it well worth, maybe the in-game bonus on those cards are way more than the negative 10 points. So I think I covered everything. It's a very simple game. And we're going to get, this is the dice you roll. That's what I forgot to cover. It's called the Rising Die. And it basically has all the same resources on it. Institute, if you roll that one, that symbol, you place an influence token in the Institute. This one, you banish any card at the top of the location. This one, you get to take the Sovereign token. This one, you get to take a Helium. This one, you get to look at, you reveal the top card of the deck and place it on any location, not deploy, you're just placing it. This one, you get to move 1 on the fleet track. And I believe I covered them all. So my abilities, I get to roll that dice when I gain the Sovereign token. Okay, so...
Can I go first?
Yep, Quinton's the first player, so he's going to, I'm assuming, lead.
So wasn't this game based off of a book?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to do this. Wait, please. Wait, never mind. That's actually good. That's good. In game modes. I didn't even look at that. Oh, good cards. Oh, okay, I'm going to do this. Reveal the top card of the deck, then deploy face up on another location. So I'm just going to put this here. And then I deploy the top card of the deck. Actually deploy it. So let's see what this is. Deploy directly on top of the gray or orange. Is that gray?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, and that's another thing. You have to pay attention. Some of the color, there's many different colors. This is gray. There was 2 that looked very close. Red and brown.
Yeah.
Look kind of close.
No, the brown and
Orange.
copper.
Oh, copper and brown.
Oh, yeah, copper.
So there's copper and there's brown. There's green. There's rose. There's, no, these are both pink. That one's gray. There's yellow and there's gold. Those are very close. So you have to read the color that's on the card to know which color category.
And it's just at the top, right underneath their names.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it says if deployed directly on top of a gray or orange, move that card on top of another location and move once on the fleet track.
Oh, nice. So he gets to take this card, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Put it on top of another location. That's his deploy. And he gets to advance once on the fleet track. So which location are you going to put it in?
Is that brown or copper?
It doesn't matter. You get doesn't he get the, I guess he's deploying?
He gets to take a card after. That's different. So you just put that on anywhere. But I think you put it on a different location.
Okay.
Okay, so move up. You moved up 1 on the fleet track. Now you take your card and get your
Can I put it
bonus.
on here or not? Actually, no, I can't do that.
No, you already did that. Now you just draw a card either from here, here, or here. You can't draw the card from where you deployed your
Oh,
card.
so I can't do this.
No.
Oh, this one's really
Or
good.
actually, can he? Oh, yes. Sorry, you can.
Wait,
You roll the dice. I forgot that. You can draw this.
I'm gonna keep this
So
one.
I forgot that's
Wasn't this one a good
a
one?
very important step I left out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna keep it.
I forgot that step. If you don't want to take the top card off of one of these, you draw a card off the top of the character deck and you roll the dice
Ooh, I've never seen
for
this
your
one
bonus. Sorry about that.
before. One's just green.
Mm-hmm.
Another.
So which one did you take from here?
Yeah.
So put your influence token on the... I should have remembered that. That's what we did mostly last game. Okay.
Another thing that I'll say is, last game we did not encounter a lot of purple cards.
No, we didn't. Okay, so...
Oh, let's see what this one does. I've never seen this one before.
Let me look at the bottom of my cards really quick.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so I'm going to place this here. If deployed, oh, actually, I need to do it here. If deployed on Jupiter, advance 1 on the fleet track.
That's like the same one I had, but for a
And
different card.
I'm going to draw and roll the dice.
Oh, wow.
So I get the sovereign token, which means I get to roll the dice again. That's my location ability. I reveal the top card and place it on any of the locations.
There's a lot of pinks right now.
Mm-hmm.
She too.
So, deployed it once in the fleet track.
Yep, if deployed on the Institute, advance 1 on the fleet track.
That means.
So now you can either take from here, 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 here. Okay, so we rolled a helium.
That's lucky. One of them is... I have a card that's really, really good, but the only problem is if I have to meet a certain goal, otherwise it penalizes me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a really good card. Is it his turn?
It's your turn.
Your turn.
I thought you knew it was your turn. Sorry.
Wait, what did you do your turn? I wasn't paying attention.
He drew a card.
Oh, okay, so you gotta do this. Each opponent must reveal red. If they can't, they lose 1 helium.
Where are you putting it?
Oh, I'm just gonna put it
Okay,
here.
I don't have a red or helium, so I don't lose anything.
Do you have a red?
Nope.
Yes.
Okay. So where are you taking your card from?
And I get a helium.
You get helium for what?
I took from here.
You took the card from there. Like here, this one, if you have 7 or more cards, you get 30 victory points, including Darrow. That's a pretty good card, actually.
There's so many pinks.
And I'm going to draw. Keep getting that one.
Ooh.
Let's see that one.
I want to see it after you. Sound good?
Yeah.
Let's see what it does.
Okay, I'm going to. Here you go, put down.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
I'll put this card here. It doesn't do anything.
It's a block card you can use. Oh, they are block cards. If he had kept this in his hand and we tried to take the sovereign token away, he could play that to block us. He'd just banish that card and then redraw one from the deck if he wanted to use that as a block.
Oh, I got another one of those.
Your turn.
You're lucky with those. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Choose an opponent. Wait, I have to put it here. I keep forgetting. Wait, I'm going to be it first. Choose an opponent. That opponent chooses one. Gain helium or advance a fleet track. Or place one influence on the institute. Gain the other two options.
Oh, yeah, that's the one we had last time.
So you.
So
You
what
put
I
it
do?
here? So it's where you gain one of the 3 resources. You can move one on the fleet track, put an influence or a helium, and he gets the other 2 that you don't choose. So you get to put one there.
Really? That's what I wanted.
So put one
No.
influence, and then you gain a fleet.
Come on, that's
You're doing pretty
exactly what I
good.
wanted.
Okay, and take your card.
Well, I'll still get one.
Okay. I'm going to. I'm going to put this here. Actually, I'm going to put it here. If you have the Sovereign token, gain the bottom card on Luna. Banish Octavia unless this card, banish Octavia unless that card is a gold. I took a pink, so I need to banish Octavia. He starts the banish pile. Then I need to. I'm going to take this guy and place one in the institute.
The good thing is I'm all even between all of them. Between the institute, the fleet, and the helium.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the best way. Try to even them out. Because if you go too much for one of them, then you won't get the other ones.
Right.
Yes, we put these here.
In there.
Figure out what else it do.
I don't have any helium.
I have 2 helium.
I'm this player to the right.
So I get 2 cards.
And that ends your turn.
So I get 2 cards from the
Yeah.
deck.
My turn?
And you end your turn there.
Okay. Yep. Never thought about end your turn, so I need my turn. No. It's hard. Gotta do this. You may gain a gold. Oh, wait, that's at the end of my turn. I don't want to do anything now.
You can just scout and draw and place it.
All my cards are.
If you don't want to get rid of one,
King.
do the scout.
Actually, at the end of the game, if you gain one card from Mars, do you still get the helium?
No.
Oh, well, there's no point keeping it then.
Okay.
Doesn't really do anything.
Okay. So, where are you taking your card from?
Oh, it's a purple. Wait, that's a violet,
Mm-hmm.
not purple.
Yep. Okay.
It's different.
I'm going to place this one here, and I'm going to choose you. Which one do you want? Helium, fleet track, or influence? So I get to do that. And
Definitely keep
that. And I'm going to take a card from. I'm going to draw one,
How do you have 4 helium
and I
already?
get to place an influence.
Wow. You have a lot of helium.
My turn.
Mm-hmm.
Let's place this here. I'll grab this. So I get helium. Your turn, Quinn.
I'm just going to play this. It says you may do it, but I actually don't want to do it. So I'll just get that. Is there a certain one from one of these where you can roll the dice?
No, you have to grab it from the middle.
Oh, but you roll the dice?
Mm-hmm.
Guess we're gonna do this. Hope it's good. Now roll the dice. Come on. Wow, you're 5. This.
Yep, move up in the fleet. Actually, where are you? You're the gold.
Yeah, I'm the gold.
Turn, Amanda.
Why?
Okay, I'm gonna place one.
Okay. What did I just get? I don't even know what I just got.
And
I'll place this here. And I choose you.
oh,
I'm happy you put that there because I'm gonna take it from there.
do the influence.
Wow, you're going for the influence.
So I still pick a card, don't I? That was the card ability. Actually, do I still? Yeah, I do, don't I, right?
What?
I still pick a card, right? Because that was the card ability.
Yeah. Sorry, I was reading my card.
Oh, good. I was hoping you wouldn't get the helium. If you did, then that would be lame. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Excuse me, just burped. What's this do? So I just draw two
If
cards.
deployed on Institute, reveal the top 2 cards. Place them under this card in any order. So you place them under that one.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna put these 2 under.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter. And I'm going to take this because this is a really good card. Plus, look at the thing that I want. Helium. I suppose you put it there for me to take.
Okay, so I'm going to put this here. And I'm choosing you.
What?
You can give me 2 helium to take a turn out of order. You can't take the lone shark, or you can just give me 1 helium. 2 helium if you want an extra turn, 1 helium if you just want to give me 1 helium instead.
No, wait. Wait, 2 helium to what?
You're coveting that helium a little
1 or 2.
much.
1 or 2 heliums you have to give her.
2, you get to take another. You get to take a turn right after mine out of order. You basically get an extra turn for 2 helium. Just give me 1.
I need a helium.
I know,
Oh,
obviously.
wait, you still took him from him. Use the most.
You want it bad.
Yeah, you.
You want
Obviously, have a card that gives you,
want it
points
way
for
too
heliums.
much. Okay, so just gonna draw.
Ooh.
To banish any card. Is it any card on the top of a location?
Okay. You can banish anything you want. What's this one?
My turn.
I see how you banish it so I don't get those. Ooh, that's a good card. What's it do?
It doesn't do anything. So I put it there for a reason.
Oh. Want for me to take it?
No.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to take this card and roll. So I get that.
Okay.
Means Institute.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna do this one. The opponent, you get to choose which one you want.
Okay.
So which one do you want out of these 3? This one, or this one?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do the fleet track.
Okay, and I'll take my helium and I'll do, where is it? There you go.
Okay. And then you still get to take your card.
Oh yeah, I'm going to do this one actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll.
Come on.
You know what you want. No, Institute.
You said I'm tied for most.
I'm gonna put this here. And
Wait, I had that one last time and never used it. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna draw
Oh, that's
that
pretty
one.
good. Okay.
My turn. Put that there.
Does that give you healing?
No. Hit my roll.
I think you have a card that gives you helium. You want it a lot too.
If you have 2 or more reds, you get helium.
What's that?
Did you read it? Gain 1 helium if you have 2 or more other reds.
Yeah, I don't have a red.
Okay.
Your turn, Clinton.
What's this?
This game's gonna go fast.
Wow.
Good. We're already 3/4 of the way on everything.
Mhm.
Yeah, this game doesn't take very long. I like it. It's fun.
I'm gonna
A
give.
lot of thinking.
I'm gonna do. Wait. Where do you want? I'm gonna do this one because it's the worst card ever. I'm gonna take it from. I'm gonna take this one.
Grab your helium.
How much healing do you have? I have 5.
I have 5.
I need to get more than you.
Oh, your card you have to. Oh, so you have the most helium.
Okay, I'm gonna play this on Mars. Going to draw a card. Roll the dice. I get to keep. Oh, did someone take the sovereign token from me?
Yeah.
Oh, so I get to roll it again. I didn't even notice.
My turn?
Come on. Really? Oh, yeah. Okay, good. You can't take the helium. Yes. Come on. Yes, no helium. Is that one a good card or a bad one?
Mm-hmm.
You may have given me 2 cards. I'm going to do this. I'm gonna do this. It's deployed directly. What's that one?
You may pay 3 helium to gain any card.
No, what type is it? Like gray?
Oh, silver.
Is there any oranges? No, I'm just gonna put.
There's this one. An orange here.
Oh, never mind. I'm just gonna put this here and not do anything.
Okay.
And I'm just going to gain this one. Wait, what's it do though? You may. Okay, did you already give me it? What are you getting?
Yeah.
What's it do?
Your turn, Amanda.
Okay, I'm gonna put this on Luna and Anthony. You pick which one you want. Helium, Fleet, or Institute.
Why not me?
You're doing too well.
What do you mean I'm doing too well?
Okay, and I'm going to draw.
My turn?
Mm-hmm. Yes, no helium.
Your turn, Clinton.
Oh, I have 7 influence, so do you guys have 7 here?
No,
I'm going to do this. It says gain 1 helium.
Okay. Oh, you have to have 2 more other reds.
No, it says if you have 2 or more, we'll be able to get 2 more helium.
Do you have 2 reds?
No, you don't have to have 2 reds. You get more helium if you have 2 reds.
Gain 1 if you have 2 or more. Oh, you could have gained a helium when you played that. Did you not read it?
You read it, and I thought.
I read it wrong.
Well, I'll get my helium.
No.
Since overdue.
Okay. Did you take your card?
No, I'm going to take this one.
Okay.
How much helium do I have?
Mm-hmm.
How much helium do I have? Is that a lot?
I don't know, count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So now we only need to get to the fleet to the 7th.
I'm going to place this
Game's
here.
over.
Ooh, wow.
Take this one. Gain a helium.
What is...
It's your go, honey.
I know.
What's this one do? Let's see what this guy does. Okay. What this one? See what this one is.
So. Here. Your turn, Quinn.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I just put this one right here. And so it doesn't do anything. I'm going to draw from this. Oh wow.
Move the top card from another location to under this card. It does do something.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You need to move one of these to under it.
No, I'll move this one.
Okay.
Let's move that one under it.
Do you take it? Is your turn done?
Yeah. I did it.
Okay. If placed on Mars, reveal the top 2 cards of the deck and place them under this card. Okay, and then I'm going to draw. Okay.
I'm just gonna draw.
Oh, you're scouting?
Yep.
No, you don't keep the card. You place it.
Oh yeah.
You don't get to keep that. And then you take one of the cards on top. Or do that.
I just want
So you gotta take the card. If you take a helium, you gotta take the card. That one.
Okay.
It's your go, little guy.
Okay, so I'm going to put this one. It doesn't do anything because I'm not forever on the fleet track. And I'm going to take this one unless it's not a very useful card.
Did you grab your helium?
No. Okay, I gained 2 helium. There you go.
My go?
Mm-hmm. Wow.
It's hard to choose.
Look how much helium I have.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of helium. Wow, I have so much.
Okay, I'm going to place this here. And I do have the sovereign token, so I advance 1. And let's see. I'll take this card.
This is here. And what do you do?
Do you guys have 7 yet? 7 helium?
Yes, why?
So if I get to this one, the game's over.
The planet Mars reveal the top 2
I'm way
cards
over
of the
7
deck
helium.
and place them.
Under this card in any order.
Alright, so I'm gonna grab this.
Yes.
So you banish any card that's on top.
Okay, my turn.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do this. Gain 2 helium.
Okay.
Look how much helium I have.
Mhm.
Wow, that's a lot of helium.
Did you do your... Which card you taken?
What's this one do?
A lot of cards down here.
I'm going to just draw this one.
Okay, I'm... hard choice. This one, the game is, you get one more turn.
Yep.
And then it's over. Because we do.
Do I get a turn?
No, because we're doing it. It's where you get even amount of turns, correct?
So I could put this. When I put this down, I could just put my institute.
Yeah,
right?
finish taking turns until each player has the same amount of turns.
I put this card, so I could just put the institute and be done.
No. You'd have to draw a card. You'd have to place it somewhere else and draw a card from the institute.
Let's see.
You place it somewhere else.
What's this do?
Oh, if you have 2 golds in your hand, you can place 2 influence on the institute. That's the deploy action.
Yeah, I have 2 golds.
So reveal them, and then you place 2 influence in there. He outnumbered you.
And then I pick a card. So that was my deploy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm going in.
Pretty close, I think. So you banish a card.
That's not very helpful at all. So seriously.
Okay, so that was the end of the game. Quinn's the first player. So let me see your cards. Did any of them have in-game triggers? Let's see. He does not have any. He does. If you have the sovereign token,
Sit down.
you don't.
Sit down.
You gain one card of your choice.
Jump into the camera.
Okay, so his in-game. Let's see. If with Ragnar,
Don't happen.
for each gold, okay, you don't get anything for that one, but you do get 20 points. Oh, can you go get me the calculator?
Okay.
Thank you.
Mhm.
For each red and brown, including mod job. So 1, so he gets 5. If any opponent has more helium than you, how many do you have?
I have 3, 6, 8.
How many does he have?
He has 3, 6, 9.
Oh, I
11.
see why he was so gung-ho. He would have got minus 30 if you'd
Yeah.
gotten more helium than him. So far you've gained 5. If you have the most helium or tied for the most, so you get 29 for that.
Wow.
If you don't have the sovereign token, you get 21 for that. Okay, so your end, the
That's
bottom
a lot.
is 21 plus 29 plus 5. So you have 55 for your end game, and then you have 60, 75, 85, 91, 110. Let me recount that, make sure I counted them right. 25, 35, 50, 90, 110. Okay? On the fleet track, you have 6 points. How many helium does he have again?
1, 2,
11.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So he gets 33, 3
Oh, wow.
points each. You don't have the sovereign token. You are in last place here, so you only get 1 point each. So you get 4, and you don't have more than 7 cards, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So Quentin is at
Come on.
208.
Wow, that's a lot of points. That's why I was trying to go for all these, because of these cards I
Okay.
had.
So Quentin's at 208. Then we go to the next
Ooh.
player.
I hope I won.
Okay. What was your end game? Didn't you have an end game thing?
It says even if you already, whenever you gain a sovereign token, which I never got it, banish at the end of the game before scoring, banish 1 card from your hand.
Oh,
It doesn't really matter.
but you have to.
Okay, well I'll just
Make sure it's not one that takes away points. Then we'll have to take away some of the points.
This one, because this one doesn't do anything.
But it takes away 15 points. So
I wish I didn't get this one.
that
This
puts you down
one's
to
kinda lame.
95. So that changes it. Yeah, that's a hindrance.
Yeah.
I guess it's because you started with an extra card.
But it's not really that much of an advantage.
No. So you're at 193. Okay. All right. So I may pay 3 helium to gain the top card of any location. Let's see.
You want that so much?
I'm going to take that one. It doesn't give me more than 7. These are worth what? That's
3.
9. That's worth 15. That's definitely worth it. Okay? That's my own. Oh, you may treat this card as if it's any other color in addition to gray. Okay? So, now I count my end bottom of my card. So I get 15 for that one I just gained. Because I have the most influence on the Institute.
I'm going to be kind of mad if I lose, all because I had this one.
23 for being the furthest on the track. 25 because I have no golds.
Because this one's a lame one.
22 if the first letter of all my characters are different. 15 if I have at least, I just gave my 3 heliums. Actually, those counteract each other. So it didn't matter either way. I don't get that now. 5 for each red and brown on all locations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 30.
Wow, that's a lot.
So 115 just for that.
Okay.
Now I'll count all my cards.
I think you won.
20, 40, 50,
You think you won?
60,
Maybe.
75,
You getting overconfident again?
82, 90. 15, 30, 40, 50, 70, 90.
This might help Mom a lot.
I've already beat you just in cards.
Ooh, wow.
Okay, so, and then the helium, I get 28. I don't have any, or not helium, fleet. I don't have any helium. I do have the sovereign token. I get 4 points each for these because I was the most. 8 times 4, right? 32? Right. 8 times 4, 32.
Yep.
Okay, and I didn't have more than 7
32.
cards, right?
Yep.
Exactly 7.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so plus 90, plus 28, plus 275.
Wow, that's a lot of points.
Let me calculate again, make sure.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, wow, that's more than last time.
I know.
Okay, so now we're Anthony. Do you have any in-game stuff?
No.
You may treat this card as having the same number as any specific character.
Yeah, it doesn't help.
And the same, that one's the same. Same. Any other color? Okay. Let's look at the bottom. If you have at least 5 helium, you get 18.
Oh, I was hoping I was trying to get one of those.
If with Cassius, you had Cassius, 30.
Wow.
If with Mustang the Jackal or Nero, you get minus. You don't have those. If with both Mustang and Darrow, which ones are in-game? That one's any color. That's any character. These, they help you.
I know.
So that's, oh wait. That's 40. Okay. 5 for each pink and violet.
Yeah.
Wow.
1, 2, 3. Make sure I get them all. 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that what you got?
Oh, wow.
So it's 40.
I think you might win now.
17 if with gray. 14 if with gold or gray.
Oh, wow. All
10 if there are 5 to 9 banished cards. How many are there? 5?
5.
If there are at least 10 banished cards at the beginning of the end-game scoring. Okay, so 10. So 169. Wow.
That's a lot of points for this card.
That is a lot. It's going to be close between you and I think. Okay, so 5, 21.
I think you won for sure.
My brain's tired. $101. Let me count it again. So you beat me in cards.
Just in cards alone?
Yeah. Well, no.
What?
Oh, cards to cards.
Oh, okay.
101. Yeah, you beat me by dropping 60 points in the cards. Okay.
Wow, that's a lot.
Your fleet, you have 6. How many helium do you have?
I have 3, 6, 7, 8, 8.
8 times 3 is 24.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have the sovereign token. How many you get? 2 for each. You need 6, 12. It's going to be close between us.
Mm-hmm.
I think you beat me by like maybe 10. I'm just guessing.
Oh, wow.
It's 101 plus 6 plus 24 plus 12. 312.
Wow.
You beat me by a lot more. Wow. You dominated.
Wow.
I thought I was doing well.
I know.
So you could see how having these, Anthony won by his in-game cards matching them up really well, so they all played onto each other to gain the max points. Like that's what makes this game really fun. Is it's a lot of strategy and a lot of thinking. You could tell we were using our brains a lot and thinking, and it was just and there's a lot of opportunities to gain that card you need out here, or there's cards that allow you to get cards that aren't, like you can obtain cards that aren't the top through using other cards. There's all kinds of ways to gain victory points in this game. I think it's a very fun game. I'm very impressed, and I think we've liked every Stonemaier game so far.
Yeah.
So obviously we love his style of games, so I'm looking forward to playing more of them. Did you want to add anything else?
No, this game is awesome.
So if you enjoyed this video, please support us by liking and subscribing and hitting that bell so you can see the notifications when we post more content. As always, we will put the product link in the description if you want to check this game out for yourself. It's a great game. It just came out. So it is available everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just came out on the market. So we look forward to seeing you next time.
Bye.